Warm light bathes the dining room, casting a gentle glow over the scattered dishes on the mahogany table. Silence hangs heavy in the air as the son, returned from college, sits motionless, lost in thought. He listlessly pokes at the remnants of his meal, his appetite seemingly vanished. His shoulders slump with an unspoken burden, hinting at a deeper struggle beneath the surface. His eyes, distant and unfocused, betray a mind wrestling with unseen anxieties. In the warm-lit dining room, a father's gaze is heavy with concern as he watches his son. Lines of worry deepen around the father's eyes, a silent question hanging in the air. "Son, you're struggling, aren't you?" The father's voice is gentle, yet laced with a profound worry. The son's eyes widen, a flicker of surprise crossing his face. The weight of unspoken emotions fills the space between father and son. Sunlight floods the dining room, illuminating the delicate dance of dust motes in the air. Across the table, a son's face is a canvas of conflicting emotions, relief warring with deep apprehension. He speaks, his voice tinged with uncertainty. "Yes, Dad. How did you know?" The father's gaze is knowing, filled with a depth of paternal understanding. "Because I'm your father," he replies, his voice resonating with unwavering certainty. And a father always knows when his son is okay and when he isn't. In the dimly lit dining room, remnants of dinner cast long shadows across the table, amplifying the heavy silence. The son hesitates, his shoulders slumped with exhaustion, the weight of his burdens visibly pressing down on him. His voice cracks as he breaks the silence, confessing, "It's just, everything is going wrong," he continues, the despair palpable. "College is too demanding. I feel overwhelmed. And on top of that, my girlfriend and I keep arguing. It feels like everything is falling apart." In the warm glow of the dining room, a father's hand rests on the polished wood, a silent promise of guidance. His eyes, pools of love and hard-won wisdom, fix on his son, preparing him for life's battles. "Listen carefully, son," he begins, his voice a comforting anchor in the storm of youth. "Life will never be easy, especially at your age," he warns, painting a canvas of academic trials and tangled relationships. "But it's in those moments that strong men are forged," he declares, a beacon of hope in the face of adversity. Sunlight floods the dining room, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air as the father leans forward, his gaze intense yet gentle. His voice resonates with sincerity, a comforting presence in the sunlit room. "When I was your age, I also felt like I couldn't take it anymore," he confesses, his eyes reflecting a shared understanding. "But I learned that God never gives us burdens we cannot carry. Every fall, every mistake, is only a lesson to rise wiser," he assures, his words a beacon of hope. In the warm-lit dining room, the father leans forward, his expression softening with paternal affection. His eyes reflect years of wisdom as he prepares to impart invaluable life lessons. "In love, son, it's not always about winning an argument," he begins, his voice gentle yet firm. He continues, "Sometimes it's about listening and understanding. And in your studies, it's not about being perfect, but about being consistent. Perseverance always beats talent without discipline," he concludes, his words resonating with profound insight. Under the dim light, the son sits alone at the dining table, his head bowed in silent despair. Tears well up in his eyes, shimmering like tiny beacons of sorrow in the subdued light. A faint tremor runs through his lips, betraying the depth of his inner turmoil. His voice, barely a whisper, cracks with emotion as he utters a heart-wrenching plea. "Dad, what do I do when I feel like I just can't go on?" he asks, his words hanging heavy in the air. The question echoes in the silent room, reflecting his desperate search for guidance. In the dining room, a father's hand rests firmly on his son's shoulder, a silent vow of unwavering support. His grip tightens, a reassuring anchor in the turbulent sea of emotions. "You look up to the sky and remember you are never alone," he says, his voice a soothing balm. "You move forward step by step, even slowly, but you don't stop," the father continues, his eyes filled with encouragement. A poignant promise hangs in the air, a lifeline thrown in the face of despair. "And when you feel like you can't go on, I'll be here to hold you." The son looks up, a glimmer of hope flickering in his eyes, trust beginning to bloom amidst the shadows. Sunlight floods the dining room, casting a warm glow over the scene. Dust motes dance in the golden rays, creating an ethereal atmosphere. The father leans forward, his face etched with a profound and earnest expression. His hands are clasped tightly on the table, a silent testament to his unwavering support. His eyes, pools of deep understanding and unconditional love, reflect years of guidance and care, because that's what being a father is. Walking with you until you can fly on your own, he says, his voice resonant with heartfelt emotion. In the dining room, a son embraces his father, a silent story of gratitude etched in the curve of his spine. His face is buried in his father's shoulder, seeking solace and strength in the familiar presence. The son's voice, thick with emotion, breaks the silence. "Thank you, Dad. I needed to hear that more than you know." The father's steadying hand on his son's back speaks volumes, a bond of unspoken understanding and unwavering support. In the warm light of the dining room, a father's hand gently finds its way to his son's head. His fingers, weathered yet tender, stroke through the soft strands of the boy's hair. Each touch is a silent promise, a bond unbreakable. The father's gaze softens, a depth of love and understanding filling his eyes. A whisper, barely audible, escapes his lips. "I will always know, son. Always." Under the bright sun on the college campus, the son walks with a determined stride, his resolve evident in every step. He confidently reaches into his pocket, the sunlight glinting off his phone as he retrieves it. With focused determination, his thumbs move swiftly across the screen, crafting a text message that could alter his path. The message sent, he pauses, a mix of anticipation and newfound purpose shining in his eyes as he awaits a response. Sunlight floods the coffee shop, highlighting the quiet dance of dust motes in the air. At a small table, a son and his girlfriend sit in a rare moment of tranquility, the steam from their mugs rising like unspoken words. Their faces, softened by the light, reflect a calm attentiveness, a stark contrast to their usual fiery disputes. The air is thick with unspoken emotions as they converse in hushed tones. A fragile peace settles between them, as delicate as the swirling steam. In the quiet of the library, the son sits bathed in the golden light of a desk lamp, his silhouette framed by towering stacks of books. His young face is illuminated, reflecting both the light and the intensity of his focus. Each book around him whispers stories of knowledge, their silent presence, a testament to countless hours of study. His brow furrows slightly, a visible sign of the mental exertion and the complex thoughts swirling in his mind. The warm light dances across the pages, each word a challenge, each sentence a step forward. In this moment, he is the embodiment of perseverance, a solitary figure in pursuit of understanding. Weeks later, the dining room glows warmly as father and son reunite at the table, a silent testament to time's passage. The son's smile radiates newfound joy, each word a brushstroke painting a vivid picture of academic success and budding romance. His stories unfold, filling the room with the promise of youth and the sweet taste of triumph. The father listens intently, his eyes reflecting a deep paternal pride that words can scarcely capture. Each achievement, each shared moment, etches itself into the father's heart, a legacy unfolding before his very eyes. In the soft light, their bond deepens, forged in shared dreams and unwavering support. A beacon of hope for futures yet unwritten,